Hi everybody, it's Friday night. I got bored. And yeah, I'm still. But I can do something. And I just wanted to come down here and craft. And y'all know I don't come down here and not share it with y'all. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing yet. It's going to be a spontaneous night. I can tell you it's going to be with watercolors. I can't really... because my hand, I really can't get into anything heavy, anything mixed mode. I really want to do resin. I do have a haul video from the Dollar Tree though. I went to the Dollar Tree today and I got some stuff and I want to share it with you. And then I think we're going to just play some more with the watercolors. I know some of y'all are probably getting bored with it, and that's okay, but I'm having so much fun with it. And I know some of y'all are too. And you know, because I did what I did, I am limited. You know, I didn't realize how much I use my left hand. Now, I'm right-handed, but I use my left hand more than I do my right hand. I write with my right hand, but I pick everything up with my left hand. Everything. I pull my pants up with my left hand. I put my clothes on with my left hand. I do everything with my left hand. And it was like, I told Diane, I said, maybe I was supposed to be left-handed. I don't know. But you know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try doing watercolors with my left hand. You know what? I am so blessed. I do feel so blessed that I really, really feel so comfortable with y'all. You know what? If it's the biggest flop ever, it's okay, because I'm learning and I want you to learn too. And I want you to know that the most important part of any kind of art is for you to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, you don't need to be doing it. You need to walk away from it, because art is nothing but enjoyment. And when you get enjoyment, and when you can really let yourself go and you can really let yourself play, that's when your true creativity just pours right out of y'all. That's truth, y'all. And I can say that because for years, I'm a Libra. I'm a balance sign. Anything that wasn't balanced, I had issues with. I worked for a photography studio where I did art layouts. And I was so fortunate that the owner knew that I did not think outside the box. It had to fit inside the box. And it took me years to learn. But when I finally did learn, I don't ever go inside that box again. I am all over the place, but I can guarantee you I'm always outside the box. And I love it, because that's called freedom for me. And I love sharing it with y'all. And I love all the awesome comments y'all are leaving. It's just wonderful. And I hope you also have that sense of freedom. And when you pull out any kind of art you're doing, it doesn't matter what you're doing. I hope you have the freedom just to let go and have fun with it and play with it and experiment with it, because that's when the real fun really starts happening. I'm going to be quiet now. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to flip this phone around, and we'll start with the Dollar Tree haul, and then we're just going to play. And we, oh, that scared me. Did you see me jump? Yeah, something fell down here. It's late. And so, yeah, that spooked me. Woo! I'm going to put it up on the thing. I've been cleaning today, y'all. So you will notice that this thing right here is a little different. Right here. It looks a little different, doesn't it? Oh, no. Right, you're looking at the ceiling. Now, this looks a little different, right? My acrylic thing was getting so messed up. I redid this whole thing, and you can't see it. And that's going to bother me, because I really hope it's not too close up. but I don't want it too far away either. I've got it on automatic. Let me grab the stuff from the Dollar Tree. And I just went in there just to, I don't know, to stroll. Have you ever done that? A stroll is an old-fashioned word, isn't it? Yeah, we went strolling today. It's been a long week, y'all. A lot of things have happened this week. And I just needed to go and really clear my mind and really not think of anything. And that's what I did. I went in the Dollar Tree and I probably looked and touched everything in that store. No, probably not everything. But I did. That's what I call strolling. And I strolled through the store. And I picked up 2 bags. I don't know how many items, but I'll show you. Some of the items are not in here. I got Dan some socks. And I'm trying to think. I got me a pack of Band-Aids. Hence, yes. I've got some island dressings, and I do prefer those. But island dressings are gauze, and this is more waterproof. And I came down here and I was cleaning a little bit. So I put this on and as an extra protection. I'm trying to think of what else I got that's not in the bag. It was a couple of things. I got Debbie a bag of peanut M&Ms, and I'm trying to envision my table upstairs because that's where I set it all. Oh, I got a 144 piece set of plastic silverware, spoons, forks, and knives, but 144 pieces, and I paid the $5, but we buy plastic silverware. Yes, we lost pretty much all of our silverware when we had all of our grandbabies living here, and I hate doing dishes. I can tell you right now, we have a dishwasher, but loading that dishwasher is just as bad because you have to wash the dishes before you put it in the dishwasher. And our dishwasher is only a year and a half old. And we bought an expensive one, but it didn't make any difference because you still have to halfway wash them before you put them in there. Anyway, I have been washing dishes ever since I was 7 years old. That is one thing I do not enjoy doing. So, long story short, we buy paper plates, paper poles, and silverware on a continuous basis because I still have to load the dishwasher. We still have coffee cups. We still have mixing bowls. We still have, spatulas and cutting knives and all that. We just don't have the basic, bowls and plates and silverware. And we, this is just a long, drawn-out story, isn't it? Anyway, we normally buy our silverware at Walmart, and we pay $9.98 for 192 pieces. Well, when I can get 144 pieces, same quality, for almost half the price, with only 50 less pieces, then I'm going to do that. And I did check the quality, and actually the quality of the Dollar Tree things are a little bit better than what I get at Walmart. So that was a good find, and you're not going to see that because that's upstairs. And I think that is it. But I'm going to get started now. I need a new spray bottle. Let me show you. You tell me if you think I need a new spray bottle. This thing has been through the ringer and back. It just doesn't look clean to me anymore. And I have tried to clean it. I mean, I have scrubbed it, I have washed it, and it just didn't, I just can't get it clean. So I needed a new spray bottle, so I got a new, and it's just for water. But I'm going to toss that, and I'm going to start using this. And I love these things. And I got 4 of these. And I may put them down here. I may decide I want my whole thing. Because this is, I love butterflies. You know I love butterflies. And this is so springy. And I can't wait for spring to get here. The weather has been so nice the last couple of days. I don't want to come inside. Dan and I will have to go somewhere, and it's like, oh, do we have to go home right now? Can't we just take a drive and maybe go down to the river and just sit and watch the water? You know, it's just, I'm getting spring fever, y'all. That's what it is. And I want to put it on here, but I think it will take away. I think the pattern will be too much. And I knew this one, I was looking at it. But I wanted to share you what I wish I could do, but I know that won't work. But this will be really, really wonderful to use in resin. And I have gotten these sheets before, and I have used them in resin, and they are absolutely gorgeous in it. And I have used it with the 10-minute cure polyurethane in trays. I have used it with the epoxy resin. You can put UV resin over the top. There's just so many things you can do with this. And so and this was a new design for me. I had not seen this one. So I got 4 sheets of those. And then, I don't know, y'all. I have never seen these before. And I will get these all out. If you've seen them, let me know in the comments. This is the first time I've ever seen these. There. And I think I got 2 of each one that they had. And it's wood pieces. Now, I care nothing about making a race car. That's not why I got this. I got it. And we'll open one. We'll open one of each one. And I'll just throw the pieces in a jar so I won't lose them. But I'll show you the pieces so you'll know if that's something you want to go and get too. You may not want to. But for this, of course, it's pieces for the race car. My thought process is, oh, these would make perfect feet on a box. You know, if you wanted taller feet, you could double up. But, I mean, you get 4 feet right there for a box, to raise a box up. Then you have these really cool, why is that on there? Okay. Then you have these cool pieces of wood that you can use for all sorts of different things. Oh, wow. Oh, it comes with glue. Okay, I did not know that. And you just have different blocks, which, you know, you take your imagination, you make your own thing. I love it when it makes me have to think. And oh, see, that's a corner right there. That's a corner. That's really cool. But it's not a straight corner. And these are not, these are just odd and end pieces of wood, okay? But they, you know, they match up. So you can, I have no idea. You know, I really don't have any idea. But that doesn't mean you can't make something out of these. I wonder why that's there. What goes in there? Now I'm curious. Oh, that's the front. Okay. So those go underneath there, and the wheels go like this. Now, how simple is that, boy? Let me tell you. That doesn't get much simpler. But, yeah. Different pieces of wood, y'all. That is the main reason why I got it. For $1.25, where I can have big old bucket of different pieces. I did not know this was glue. So evidently, oh, and I like the little tubies. Oh, okay, that's an extra bonus right there. And I'm not going to put the glue in there. And let's see how. And you didn't have to, you know, I didn't have to buy every one of them. But I bought 2. And the reason why I did is because I like the fact that it has the glue. These things are expensive. The feet are expensive to buy. And this is balsa wood, but there's been many times I wanted to make a little house, and I could cut this. I could make little doors. I could make little windows, little sticks. It's just all sorts of things that you can make. And wow, there's a lot more in here than what I thought there was. Because 2 packages pretty much filled, and this is not a small glass. Okay, this is a bird feeder, which this might be cool to make, actually. A bird feeder. That might be really cute, especially for spring. It's even got the string to hang it up with. There again, the glue. Oh, it even comes with a little hook. Okay, I'm going to put that over here so I don't lose it. Oh, it comes with a little thing. So that goes like this. That is the bottom. This is going to go right here. This is going to go like this. You're going to glue it just like that. And then these go around the edges. Boy, that's about as simple as you can get right here. Just glue them on the edges. And then the little thing, the little hook will screw into there, and then you put the string on the hook. That is just so tiny, but look at all these. You can make little houses. You make the little door, cut that off, make your little windows. You know, you can do this for the roof. You can add like a little chimney. You can put this on a canvas. You can line it up and have little houses all along the canvas. You could cut that in half and then make little fence posts, and you could get 1, 2, 3, 4 fence posts out of this if you wanted to, which, why work so hard? Because there's little molds where you can do little fences too. So, but anyway, this is really cool, and I love the pieces of wood in this. And then you get string too, and more glue. Okay. So let's go with the other bird feeder, because I know I got, yep, that's the other bird feeder. And I don't have to open these all. Okay, here's the sailboat. I'll put the other sailboat over here, because we don't have to open all of them. Let's see with the sailboat, because y'all may want to buy these, and of course, more glue. And then you have dowels, little ones, big ones. You have string. You even have the sails in this. So this basically would be this. You would glue this. You would stick that in there. These are so simple, y'all. This would go right here. You know, I don't do directions. And you're going to glue your sail onto the sides, I guess? No. Oh, no. I saw one with holes. Do you put the string? Oh, the string. Where's the string? I guess you glue the string on. You see these? Yeah, it's little holes. And so it's not going through there. Uh-oh, yep. See, I'm using this finger. But it lets me know the stitches are right on the fold, right there. And when I do something stupid, it lets me know. I tried to open up Debbie's ice cream. The lid was stuck. And I was sitting there trying, and it was like, oh my gosh, Beth. It'll be a plumb miracle if I go 10 days without pulling these stitches out. I'm trying real hard. But I'm telling, okay, that's a fatter one, so that's going to go down there. See, it takes me a minute. Nope, that ain't it. Now they're the same size. The hole. This is just bigger. It must be a little bit bigger because the other one went through. This is, yep. But anyway, I did not buy it to do it for a sailboat. But that way, at least you can see. I bought it for the wood. I may want to make my own sailboat. I don't know. But I thought it was fun and different because I have not. And these were in the toy section. These were not in the arts and crafts section. And let's see. Did I only buy one boat? I only bought one boat. Oh, poo. Okay. I bought 2 bird feeders. This is a bird house. This is another bird house. So I bought the bird houses. Glue. So much glue. And it does have the instructions on the back, by the way. I wasn't looking, but it does. It's pretty self-explanatory, though. Now, this may be a little bit more difficult. No, that goes on the front. That's the back. It's going to go like that, right? Surely not these. That's the top. Okay, yeah. I don't know. Okay. I would say it would go like, the sides. Okay, that's the bottom. And then you got the sides. That's the bottom. Ow. And then you got the sides like this. And then these are the slants, and they go like that. That doesn't mean you have to use them that way, or you can use them a little bit different, or you can add some of that and make it your own. But I love the fact that I can get these little pieces of wood and glue and extra little string. I didn't have any white string like this. And these little hooks, screw hooks, which I have a bunch of those, but it comes with everything. And the little bitty. And this is stuff that I could play around with that I really don't have to cut. They can be ready to go. Okay. This is a fighter plane. Oh, little Ben would love some of these. I need to probably give him a couple of these. I got 2 helicopters, so I'm going to give him a helicopter. But once again, more glue. I see steps. See, I see steps. Gluing that. I made steps. Yep. There's so many things. And then, of course, I have 2 more of those. And those are a little bit smaller. And then I have a bunch of these. I love stuff like this. Because it's almost like a puzzle for me, and I can sit down and I can try to figure out, and you can put this on canvas, you can make things, yeah, you know, it's whatever your imagination can do. That's the bottom line right there. If you allow yourself to play, you can pretty much create anything. Okay, and we're going to open up the helicopter. I'm going to put these in with this, since I've got it, so I can put it up. The glue. The plane! The plane! Y'all know where that's from. We used to watch that show all the time. Mr. Rourke. Does that tell you? Mr. Rourke. And was it Taboo? No, that wasn't his name, was it? Oh, I can see him just as clear. Fantasy Island, y'all. We used to love watching that. Ooh, this is a bigger, a different one. And oh, this has got some, it's only got one little thing in it though. Oh, it's got an L shape. Yeah, see, this is just fun. I don't think they need to have that on there, but you can take that off fairly easy. I see a keyhole. When I see that, I see a keyhole. You can put that on a box, and you could make a keyhole on a wooden box. I could hurt myself with that right there. Yeah, don't take much. Okay, I'm going to put all these up, but this is fun. And yes, I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I bought 10. They were $1.25. And I bought 10 of them. Oh, and now I'm looking for a place to put them. And I did. I found a perfect place to put them. And this glue, I like these little tubes of glue actually. And I'm going to put them right up here. Right there. Okay. And we're going to get the next, let me put this up too. Up as I get it out, and I did just clean in here. And you know what, I never realized how much I use this hand and this right here to hold the broom, so I couldn't sweep this rug as good as I normally do, but I did get the floor swept because it needed it. Okay, and I got some stamps. I got those. I've got some bigger ones. I hope I didn't buy the same ones. We're fixing to find out. Because I did buy some stamps from there. But I thought that I had bought... Yeah, no, these are not the same ones. Yeah, I have these that I got. And they're all together. And I had to cut them apart. But those are a different typeset. Or a different font. So... And I got this, just basically, I like this frame right here, and I like the typewriter. I have some, and I thought the pipe was sort of cool. And then, of course, that's sort of cool, too. I probably will never use this. I say that, you know, and then, of course, I'll end up using it, because I said I'd probably never. The hot air balloon, I don't know, and I can't even tell what that is. That looks sort of like the bell. A bell. That's an alarm clock. You know, I can't see me using that, but that's a little book. But the main reason why I got it was for this. Right there. And I like the typewriter. And I got these. They're gardening gloves, but I thought with my hand being, these are more waterproof, and they're not as tight. That's the key here. Not as tight as my nitrile gloves are. And I thought, well, maybe I can put these over. Let's see if it works. No, I don't. My doctor's probably gonna scream at me if they see me on this video. But if it doesn't hurt, it tells me everything's okay, right? No, nope. Nope. That was not a good. Well, I'll use these later this summer, so it's not a waste. But yeah, my thought process was maybe I could, if I could cover it up, then I'd feel a little bit better about using mixed mold and resin. But not being able to cover it up, that is just totally out of the question until my stitches come out, and that's 7 to 10 days. But there is no way I'm going to stop doing YouTube videos for that long. And the bottom line is, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on, and I don't really care. But my views have gone way down. They're worse than they have been since the day I started YouTube. They've dropped about 70%, and I don't know why. Is it the watercolor series? It may be. I don't know. But at this point, and it bothered me for a while, but at this point, I'm going to continue doing me. I'm going to continue having fun. If it gets to the point where I can't afford to do it, I'll still do it. It probably won't be as often, and I'll have to find another outlet to produce money because, sadly, we are, old, but we are not retired. Dan works, and I have to bring in income too. So, but I'm not upset about it anymore. I'm not going to let it discourage me because I love crafting and I love sharing it with you. So no matter what happens, as long as there's a few of you watching, I'm going to continue making videos. And if anybody's got an answer for why in the world it would just drop, and it dropped within 2 weeks. It's just like boom. And I know, there's always the algorithm bouncing up and down, but this is not the norm. So I don't know. I don't have any explanation for it. And it's just, it is what it is, and it's not going to get me. I'm going to continue doing me. I don't know how else to be. Okay. I got, the rant's over, y'all. That really wasn't a rant. I got these, and they're supposed to be table settings, I think. But I thought, oh, how cool would this be to make little miniature paintings? And they don't have to be watercolor paintings. They could be acrylic paintings. If you like oil, they could be oil paintings, or you could do something with resin. You could put little things in here. You could put little shells in here. You can do anything that you want to do and make little miniatures. And, of course, these are really poorly made. They are. They're just poorly made. But you put chalk paint on there. You take this out. You put chalk paint. It fills that in. It doesn't show, and it makes it look really good. And then with little miniature painting, oh, that would be adorable. And it can set right on, your dresser, your table, anywhere. Just a little pop of art, which is always cool. Office, if you work and you have a desk and an office, and put your own spin on it. If you're doing watercolor for the first time, go get a couple of those. Just do a leaf, do whatever, a blotch of color, paint a leaf, stick it in this frame, and put it on your desk. It will bring you so much joy. And I think you'd be surprised. Somebody will come by and say, wow, where'd you get that? And you could say, I did it. Okay. Let me see what else. Yes, I've had 3 cups of coffee today, so I'm sort of ripe. It's fairly late, and I am just I'm just raring to go. I got these because, yes, my brain's thinking watercolor right now. And I got these, and I thought, oh, I can paint just a little doodle on this and make little thank you cards and just send them to people for no reason whatsoever, just to say, I'm thinking about you. I hope you have a good day. Just happy mail. And it just gives me something, you know, a little thing to just doodle, paint on, and put it in an envelope. I don't know how many you got. It was $1.25, y'all. 10. No, yeah, 10 cards and 10 envelopes, 20 pieces for $1.25. And it doesn't have to be paint. It could be markers. You could stencil on here. You could stamp on here and fill it in with markers. You don't have to. Don't ever let your doubt of your ability ever stop you. Start with something as simple as a stamp. Stamp a picture on there. Take a marker. Just fill it in. Just start somewhere. And I think you would be surprised. Okay, I'm trying to get them back. See how I'm always using this finger. And I'm trying to, I pull my pants up all the time. My pants that, they're too big on me. Most of my pants are too big on me, and I'm constantly pulling them up. And I realize I use this hand to pull my pants up. And that does not work. Dan had to go to the doctor this morning. Debbie had a test done, and Ashley and John took her, and I went to the foot doctor with Dan, and we got out of the car, and I said, honey, yeah, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to pull my pants up for me. He said, are you serious? I said, I am very serious. I said, you need to come over here, grab my belt loops, and yank them up. I thought we were both going to laugh so hard. I almost peed my pants before I got into the doctor's office. But, you know, that is reality when we get our age. And I'm sure y'all have seen this everywhere on YouTube. Does that just, yeah, jot your memory? Is that how you say it? Jot your memory? I don't normally use that. But it sounds familiar. Sorry. I'm talking too much and I need something to drink. Decoupage. This is what you need to get if you're going to do that technique with decoupage, where you put the thing down, you wet it. You wet this, you put your napkin down, and then you wet that, and you get it really wet. And then whatever you're going to decoupage, you flip it over, and it's supposed to stick. I don't know. We might try that just to see if it's as easy as they make it look out to be. And it looks like it should be easy peasy. And if it's easy peasy, then I'll use my easy button.
That was easy.
I know, that's corny. But it's fun. And it's supposed to just stick to this, and you flip it over, and it's still supposed to be sticking to this. I sort of, you know, but we will be testing that out. Probably not tonight, because I can't get my hand wet, but, and then you just lay it out, and then you smooth it with this to keep it from tearing, which I am so bad about doing. So I'm sort of hoping it will work. I don't have a whole lot of faith in it, though, to be quite honest, but I'm really hoping that I'm wrong, and when you flip this thing over, as wet as it's supposed to be, it's still going to stick to this thing, and it's not going to just drop off. That's what I'm afraid of. But if it does stick to it, and then it sticks to the piece once you do this, now that would be cool, because I am so bad about ripping. Every time, no matter how gentle I try to be. So maybe this will be a good thing. And of course, you got to buy a whole pack, which I guess you would have enough for the next 10 years if you bought a whole pack for $1.25. I can't see, you know, having to get a new one every time, because they are plastic. Okay. And the next thing I got these brushes. We're going to have fun. And I'm going to use these brushes tonight. I want to say, my mind, there's no explanation for my mind. I won't even start trying. But when I see certain things, my mind just says, oh, wow. Let's try this. Let's see. And that's what happened today. And so these are cheap brushes. Look at the ends. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to them. But I thought, oh, and I'm hoping it'll do what I'm hoping it will do. And we'll find out together. And I'm not going to say right now. But we will do this on this video. Because I do want to see. Okay. And I have a plan for this too. I walked by those things. For years, I walked by these mops. And I know people buy them for, to do gnomes and stuff like that. But as soon as I walked by this today, see, when I'm able to clear my head and just stroll through a store with no expectations, not thinking about absolutely anything, that's when ideas just start flooding my mind. And I don't know how many times I've looked at this mop, and today, the second I saw it, it was like, oh, Beth, grab that. That would be perfect for. And I'm not going to spill it. Sadly, when I do that, other YouTubers end up doing the same thing. Now, I'm not saying that, but I'm going to keep my future videos close to home, and we'll just do spontaneous. But this is going to be, and I can't wait to try it. I hope it does what I think it will do. And if it does work, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. And I can guarantee you 100% nobody's done this before. But this I'm excited about, and I know you're saying, it's just a mop head, Beth. It can be much more than a mop head. That's what's so awesome about art. So, I got that. I got this too. This is my small water bottle for up here when I need to spritz. I'm hoping it's not real big. I may have to get a mister. No, a misser. A mist. M-I-S. M-I-S-T-E-R. Mitts. Oh, my word. A mister. It sounds like I'm saying mister. And maybe I am. All right, mister. But something, that puts out a mist of water. And this probably is going to be too much, but we're going to try it and see. Oh, and I have to tell you, now when I had my stitches, I asked her because I knew, I don't know if you've ever noticed, probably not, but I have a scar right here. My knuckle sticks out. This was from 40 years ago, probably 42 years ago. I had stitches going across here, totally gashed open. I could see my bone down through there. And it didn't bother me. I got there and the doctor said, now I'm going to put a shot. I'm going to give you a shot to numb it. And I said, is it going to hurt? And he made the mistake by telling me no, it was not going to hurt. Well, when he stuck that shot, and he did, right down inside of where it was gashed open, I immediately, my reflex, my fist, it wasn't this fist, it was this fist, which I can't do that right now. It closed up, and I slugged the doctor. And I felt real bad about it. I really did. But that type of pain, when you're not prepared for it, if I'm prepared for it, I'm fine. So when she came in last night, and I said, I need to ask you, I'm hoping maybe in 42 years they've changed the method of numbing. But do they still put the shot right inside your gash? And she said, yes, ma'am, they still do it that way with lanacane. And I said, so it's going to hurt? And she said, yes, ma'am, it is going to hurt. I said, thank you for being honest with me. I said, now I can prepare, and I know what's happening. And there was a student there that was studying, getting her degree in medicine, and they asked if I would mind the student stitching me up, and I said, no, of course not. I mean, there's a doctor there. They're not going to let somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, and they need to learn. So I didn't have any problem with that. So the doctor comes over, and she hands me her hand as, you know, they're fixing to stick the needle into numb. And I said, no, ma'am. I said, I'll crush your hand. And she said, oh, no. And I said, no, ma'am, I will crush your hand. And Dan, of course, was in there, and he came over, and he handed me his hand. And I did not cuss once. I did not. But I'll tell you what, there was a lot of poo-poo hissing going on the whole time. And oh, they laughed so hard. And I had to share the story about the poo-poo hissing afterwards. But when they got done, and it does hurt, and anybody who tells you it doesn't, I can handle pain. I've had 3 children, natural childbirth. I can handle pain. But that is, it feels like they're taking a bamboo skewer and poking it all the way through your finger until they get it numbed. And poor Dan, I felt so sorry for him because he's got big hands. He's a strong man. His hands were just doubled up and crunched up because I was squeezing and that doctor looked at me, and she looked at Dan, and she said, I'm so glad your hand was here. So that was my experience from last night. So it does not hurt. I don't have throbbing. If I do something stupid and move it or hit it, it lets me know. But I've not taken anything today, and I've not had any throbbing, any pain, unless, of course, I do something stupid and I move it in a direction that I shouldn't move it in. So I feel very blessed. Okay, let's go on. I got off track. Now, I feel a little stupid buying this now because I got all the glue. But it's clear glue, and I liked the little applicator bottle. And I thought, I can reuse this. And for $1.25 to get the glue and the applicator bottle, I didn't think that was bad. And I have something that I plan on doing with watercolor that has glue involved. But that's for another video too. But that's just another hint. Okay. I found these. I had to get them. You know we're going to have to try them out. Do I think they're going to even get close to Hippie Crafters? No. I think Hippie Crafters got some great watercolor pencils and watercolors. I'm 100% happy with both. The only thing that I am not happy about with markers, I have no blue. No blue. Not one blue marker in the whole set. That is the only thing I'm unhappy about with that. And I do think that is a manufacturer glitch. You know, I can't imagine them having a marker set with no blue. That just doesn't. I think it's, yeah, I think they made a goof somewhere. But anyway, for $1.25, it comes with a really cheap brush, and it comes with 12 watercolor pencils. So, and it came with a white one too. So we're going to test these out against, oh yeah, we're going to test them out against Hippie Crafters watercolor pencils. I know that they're not even going to, I can tell already, they're not going to come close to it. But if you don't have Hippie Crafter watercolor pencils, and if you're on a tight budget, and let me tell you, I understand that completely. I've had to live on a budget my whole entire life. We were poor as children. Yes, we were poor, and I'm proud of it. I never felt like I was poor, but looking back, we were most definitely poor. My mother was incredible how she raised all of us on the budget she had. I don't know how she did it, but she did it, and she did it with grace and dignity. And so I get it. You might only have $5, but if you've got an extra $5 and you want to do something that will allow you to be creative, run down to the Dollar Tree, get a pack of these, and get some paper. That's all you need. The rest of it's water. And have fun with it. Learn how to do it, and then when you get a little extra money, if you want to buy better stuff, then do that. But don't let, $1.25. I thought this was pretty cool. I was excited about this because this allows people who may not be able to get anything more, and they can still have fun with watercolor. So yeah, we're going to try those. And then I think the last thing is, and boy, let me tell you, I'm almost tempted to eat these, but no, I don't like sour, so I'm not going to. These are Trolls Sour Bright Jelly Beans, but you see those? Oh, that's most definitely going in resin, y'all. And I know I probably shouldn't have told you this, because now you're going to see 15 videos with jelly beans, the ones that look like eggs. See, I like them because they're not just solid. They look like real bird eggs. Yeah, they're going to go in resin. And of course, I can't do resin for another at least until I get my stitches out, so 7 to 10 days. And I'm hoping maybe nobody does it before me, but if they do, oh well, we're still going to do it here on this channel, because I thought that was just so cool. I like the color of those eggs. And I think that's all I got. Yes, it is. Okay. So now we can put up some of this stuff. I'm going to leave that out. I'm going to leave that water bottle out because we're going to use it. I'm going to fill this up. Hopefully not make a big mess with it. We'll see how I did fill up my water bottle. I'm going to do this off camera. Well, let's see. Oh, wow, cool. See how I immediately went with my left hand? I'm telling you, I've never noticed it. I have never noticed it until now. And I reach, everything I reach, it's with my left hand. I pick up my coffee with my left hand. I pick my phone up with my left hand. I zip my pants up with my left hand. Everything I do with my left hand, except for right. Do y'all do that? Is that the way it's supposed to work? Because it sort of freaked me out a little bit. I have never noticed it. And I'm 65 years old. So, yeah. But I've never had an injury that kept me from using it. So, maybe that's why. Okay, we're going to see. I just want to see. We're going to take some cheap paper again right now because we're playing. But we're going to try this pad again because even the cheap copy paper didn't rub off. So remember the problem I had with this rubbing? I mean, the paper just sort of, so I don't know. This could be really, really cheap, but we're going to try these, and they are sharpened, and I'm going to just dump them all out because we're going to try them all. And I'm going to just lay them up here. And we'll even have my paper towels right here. I do have my water right here. Okay, so first I want to see how this thing, let me put it on the paper towel. Let's see how. Oh, you have to, oh, duh. Okay. I can't tell. Okay. That's a straight string. Okay. That's not going to work. Let's see if that's... I don't know. Let's try it. I put a lot of water down. Let's see if we can get the lines out. It could be this paper because I had the same problem with the other. So let's compare. I can tell you right now there is a difference just by the feel and the yeah, there is a difference, but that's okay. I expected there to be a difference. But boy, that color is almost, look at that. It doesn't look like it on the pencil, but boy, it's almost identical. The pigment is not as good in this. The lines stay in that more than this. And it could be this paper. You know what? I think it's this paper. Let's try. I'm telling you what, don't buy this paper. Just buy cheap copy paper. Let's try it on this side. Okay, this is the Hippie Crafter one. Oh yeah. Now I love Hippie Crafter watercolor pencils. Okay, now this is the Dollar Tree one, and I'm trying to do the same thing. You can get it dark. You can. I'm having to put a lot more down, but you see. But it's just not letting go. Like, okay, let's try another. I don't like this paper. It's doing the same darn thing, and I thought, well, maybe it's just because I had too much water. And even this paper, let's get the curd stopped, because it did better than that paper did. I'm trying to get it. It takes me a little bit longer, y'all. I'm trying to do it with one hand. Okay. Let's try this again. That's the dollar store one. Yeah, that's good pigment. Okay, I'm going to get some yellow. I'm going to put it. Okay, it doesn't do very good unless you've got a bunch of water. It does not do good dry. Which is okay. Wow, that's the Dollar Tree. Okay, I'm sort of impressed with this. Let's put a little bit more water on here. Let's see if we can get a little bit more color going out of just that. Let's see if we can. Wow. Okay, I'm impressed with the watercolor from the Dollar Tree. Oh. This paper, though, you see it's... But look at the blend. I'm gonna pick it up, y'all. That's not too bad. Where's Hippie Crafters? There it is. Okay. It just goes on smoother. It's like a creamier texture. It's hard for me to explain, but the second it goes into the water, it feels different. And I don't know how to explain it other than that. It's just an immediate. It's just an immediate feel. But I'm still pretty impressed with these. Now, do you have a black? Yeah, you do have a black. Let's see what color this is. And I'm using it in with the Hippie Crafter, because it's still got a lot of water down here. Now, it does want to maintain the lines a lot more than the Hippie Crafter. So if you don't want the lines, you know, you're going to have the lines. You can blend it, but you're still going to have the lines on it. But I think these would be really cool. Is it the green? I thought that was the black. It does that well. It really does that well. I guess this is the black, right? So, you know, you can use these. You can most definitely use these. Let me see if with water, if I can get it out more. Oh, you most definitely can get these out more. Very little water. But yes, that's very, very doable. That's Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. Oh, y'all, yes. Okay, I'm impressed. Let's see what the white does. Not much. Trying to see if I can cover up the lines with the white. And I can a little bit with the white. Let's see if I can. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, yes. I would tell you right now, if you can find these at your Dollar Tree and you want to play with some watercolor pencils, I'm so glad I got those now. Because, oh, I'm going to take these upstairs and play with these when I'm watching TV and stuff. Oh, I am so going to do that. Yeah. Okay. Well, you better believe if they come out with watercolor paints, I will be getting those too and testing those out. For $1.25, y'all. It came with all those. And the brush. So, wow. Okay. Good job, Dollar Tree. Yeah. Are they the same quality? No, but they do a really good job. And this is horrible paper. This is cardstock paper, y'all. So, yeah, I'm impressed. Okay. Told you I wanted to use those, right? We're gonna get the watercolors out. We're gonna play on cheap paper at first, because the other paper is not cheap. We are going to spritz. Oh no, that's not spritzing. Oh, I don't like this. This does not. Oh, okay, it does it. Okay. Yeah, it's a mess. Isn't it wonderful? Let me see if I can get... Boy, this is too close as far as I'm concerned. I don't like the fact that... Let me move these, because we are done using those right now. So, let me put these up. And I'm going to stick the brush in water. Can you see that? No, you can't see that. I'm sticking it in water. And then I'm dabbing it off. Okay, what color? Well, let's just load it up. Let's go. This is a cheapo brush. But just load it up with a different color. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. This looks muddy, doesn't it? Hmm. Hmm. I keep thinking, I keep hoping it'll start looking like something other than a ball. And y'all know I am real stubborn about not giving up. Not that it always works. This definitely does not look like watercolor though. It looks more like acrylic because it's so opaque. Now, you can do this. Let me just take the black one. This is the Dollar Tree one. I always end up with a tree, don't I? And I don't like it. I mean, I'll be quite honest with you. I don't like it. But I keep trying to figure out what I can do so where I will like it. And I may not ever get to that point. But I want to keep trying. I am going to take a little bit of white. Yep, I am. And no, I do not think this is cheating. Some people might. And that's okay. To each their own. As long as you don't try to judge people and say, oh no, you should not do that. Oh no, you can't do that. I'm good with it. Do it your way. Oh, a song just popped into my head. Okay. Focus, Beth. This is definitely not watercolor, though. This is not what you want to do. This is too opaque. And this is not doing what I hoped it would do, either. Remember when I said I got that hoping that these would... But maybe I didn't put enough water down. So let's just try something. Let's try to put some water down. Okay. And let's... Nope, I'm not getting what I was hoping I would get with these brushes. And they're falling out, by the way. Really badly. Yeah, they're just not... I was hoping that because they were so uneven, I would get more of a... Which, you could use this. It's not like they're not usable, but they're not what I was hoping for. Yeah, I'm playing around. I'm trying to see. What I can get out of these. Yeah. Trying to get some of this color up off of here. Still too, that's just too, yeah, you don't want to, well, maybe you do, and that would be okay. You know, and I could see that would be pretty if it was a leaf. So let's just... Yeah, not even then. So no, this was a dud, I think. I think it was a dud. You tell I'm not ready to give up. But I do. It's not the transparent, you know, of course we're using cardstock paper, so I mean, but I am having fun. I am looking through the camera to see what it looks like in the camera versus what I see with my eye, and it does always look a little bit different. Sometimes I think it looks better, and sometimes I don't think it looks as good, which is sort of weird. Yeah, I used the Dollar Tree watercolor markers in black, and as you can see, it's hard to get the line out. You can smear them a little bit. But you're always going to have some sort of line. And no, you know, no. I like that. And I guess this could be pretty and you know, something as a background maybe. I mean, the coloration is cool right there. I could see doing masking fluid and then taking it up where it would be a design in there. That would be sort of cool. Not real happy with that. This is just a total, yeah, no. So, you know, maybe I could do it for just like, let's see if we can do this. Just to do like a total wash. Let's see if I wanted just to do a total wash up over a page. Let's see if I could get it. I'm trying to figure out a way to use these brushes. They're not going to be used the way that... And that's okay. Yeah, the paper is actually, see, you can see the paper is actually coming off. I like playing with the water this way though. I guess I need to get out it amazes me how the water stops where the, do you see that? It's not going past, which is so cool. And you can actually get deeper. Because with every pass, it changes the color a little bit. And you can get it deeper there. And let's see, move it. Can I get it deeper right in there? Yeah, you see what's happening? So I can manipulate it a little bit. And change the color. But and you can always remove. Yeah, this paper is just not good, is it? Okay. Well, let's try a good piece. Well, a better piece. Let's just go and see. Oh, wow, this is thick. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'm going to do that side. And I am going to do this to hold it down. Let me get it. Ow. Okay. This is painter's tape. This should not be this sticky, but boy, it's sticking. Okay. And then I'm going to do it in half. So we can... we can do two. And I am going to get my good brushes out. We are not going to be using those, so let me get these out of the way. I'm getting clean paper towels. I'm fixing to do some 2-minute cure resin too. Okay, now I want to just, I think I want to do a wash over the whole thing. I'm not sure. I want to do blue. But I want to do a dark blue. That is not dark. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just do wash. I don't like that point. Look at that. Look at what it's doing. What is that? I mean, really, what is that? I'm coming in and I'm going to get some, oh, okay, so I can, okay, it's really like that. Let me get a smaller brush. Let me get a smaller. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I want something a little bit darker than that. So let me go in and fill this brush up. Something a little bit darker. But I don't want Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let's have some fun with this now. I have no idea what I'm doing, y'all. This I really don't, but I'm having fun and I'm playing. Is that the color I needed? I couldn't find the color. I think that's the color I want, right? Yeah, I think that's the color I sort of want right here. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in, yeah. And I think I'm even going to go with a smaller brush. I'm going with the smallest one that I've got right now. I'm getting it wet, but then I'm going to dry it off. And I'm going to pull some of that color out of there. Let's get some clean water. Okay, we're going to go back with that one. And we're going to pick up some brown. And some green. Okay, that's way, way, way too much for me. So I'm just pulling it off. I need some black. Uh-oh. Y'all know what I'm trying to make? Probably not. I love doing this, and I hope y'all love watching it. But we're fixing to get off of this, and we're going to do a little bit of watercolor on the resin pieces. Something that most of y'all have. Really wish I could get but I can't, so. Go a little bit of the dark. Okay. Then I'm going to take my I don't know, should I try? Oh, but if I mess up, but should I try the brush for the tall grass? I don't know if I want to try it. I need to come up with a thing. I was thinking chicken, but that's winter chicken dinner. We need to come up with something that says chicken, meaning that I'm chicken to do this. I know I can do this. I know. I can. Just sort of afraid. I don't like the way they look either. See? They're too wet. But it is what it is. I should have done it with the pens, the pencils. just make it look maybe like stones instead of grass. So let's just change it up a little bit. We'll get this changed to like little pebbles. I'm going to start removing some of this. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to start removing some of this. To make it like a path. Oh, this is cool. Okay. And then we're going to take, let me find a pencil. I'm looking for a brown. And maybe a green. Okay. There's a green. Let's see if I can. Nope. Okay. Okay. Very lightly. Okay. Okay. And I think I'm gonna what do y'all think? Should I leave it that way? Or should I add more definition? think I'm going to leave it alone before I mess it up. And we're going to leave that for another day, because I do want to do a couple of the 10-minute cure polyurethane resin real quick, and I need to clean up my space just a little bit. Okay, we're going to get more paper towels and get ready for the 10-minute cure polyurethane resin. But let me just put my brushes down there. I am going to hopefully take this up without the paper being ripped. Oh, it is ripping the paper a little bit. That's okay. I love the way. I'm hoping it'll fit in one of those frames, okay? That's what I'm hoping for. But it was just an estimate, so I could be totally way off. And I didn't rip the paper, but I ripped my thing down here. Okay, let's see if it will fit in the frame. I think it's too big, isn't it? Oh, it's way too big. But we'll set it in here and see what it'll look like. I can cut part of it off, I guess. I did this in hopes to show y'all. There's actually glass. It cuts a bunch of it off, but it would fit. Yeah, no, I don't want to cut that much of it off. What do y'all think? Wow, yeah, this would be really tiny. Look at that. But what do y'all think? Let me put these down and maybe I can lay it flat. Do it like that. I don't know. I'll let you see it up close. Let me know what you think in the comments. I don't know what I'm going to do with it now. But that's my first painting on real watercolor paper that did not, and you can tell the difference. Oh, you can so tell the difference. I was trying to make a little rock wall right there, if you were wondering. And yeah, okay. So let's have some fun really quick with some of this. Some of this. Let's have fun with some of that. What piece do we want to do? That would be really pretty, but really detailed. The frame would be pretty. That would be pretty too. Oh wait, I wonder what we could do with that. The turtles. The little angels. Or we could do a little frame with another little bitty miniature. My wrist is starting to hurt, so it's not gonna be something too detailed. I'd say this would be really cool to do a little scene inside. Yeah, it's still too big. I looked to see if it was big enough, but no. Oh, the owls would be fun. I need something that's not going to be too detailed right now, because I don't think my hand is going to hold up, but cactuses too. That might be fun. See, I see this and I think, oh, this would be so cool, and you could do. But that is so detailed. Oh, these little houses. See, I see all sorts of stuff that you could. And even the flowers. Okay. I'm not quite sure. Let's see what we can do with this rose. Let's see what we can do with the cacti right there. Let's see with that. That's going to be mainly a wash, I think. Oh, that would be really easy to do. Well, let's see what we can do with a couple of these, just to see. So we'll do this, that. We're going to say this is more detailed. And I want something that would just be fun and fast right now, I think. And we may leave that out. Only because it's already so late. It's already midnight. And I am going to pull these over. I'm going to put a paper towel up here. And let's do do the easiest one first, which is going to be that right there. And it's not going to take much. Oh, it's going to just emphasize on that. It's that close. Alrighty. So I guess we're going to move it over a little bit. We're going to load up the brush. I'm going to go a lot of different tones. Not enough water. Well, that's even darker. I didn't mean to get it that dark. Let me get this off of here. Well, it's already on here. Okay, I'm trying to get most of it off. Doing the same thing. Go in with a little bit smaller brush now, and I'm going to go in with this color right here. Okay. Now I want to pull a little bit off. So I'm going to dry my brush, and I'm going to try to pull a little bit off right through here. Once again. And then I'm going to try pull. I don't want it that much. That looks a little weird. But I do want some definition. Okay, I'm happy with that right there. Okay, and then I'm going to dry it before I go any further. Okay. And then we're going to get a little bit of brown. Oh, I need more water. I'm going to do a little bit of the brown right there. And then a lot of the yellow. And a lot of water. Okay. Smooth it over so you can see what is going on. And we're going to pull off of the eye. to add a little bit right on the nose. In the paint out of the nostrils. So it's got the definition that it needs. Let's get some of the paint out of the ear. And you can do this any way you want to. And of course I'm just playing. But you definitely want your deer to have some kind of character. I'm removing the paint. That looks like there's an eyeball in there already, but there's not. And then I am going to, hopefully, on my black watercolor pen, and I did. Nope, that's green. Where's my black watercolor pen? Is it out here? No. There it is. There's black. Love the fact that they have the color. Okay, and I'm going to try to get, I don't know what an ear's eyeball looks like, okay. Okay, so let's try to smooth that out. So it doesn't look so beady. Oh, cool. Oh, this is fun. I'm going to say that's done. It needs to dry, and then I'll spray seal it. Right before I spray seal it, I'm going to let it dry overnight. Right before I spray seal it, I will spray this down with my hairspray. And I've showed that to you before. And that's just in case colors may want to run, because it is watercolor. And they don't run. I've not had any issue with it at all. But this is so fun. And yes, I've got to do it because I truly think that...
That was easy.
Uh-huh. Okay. We're going to put that down. And let's go with a real easy one, because this would be just a big wash, I think. So let's play with some colors. Let's go with a deep brown right now. And I'm going to load the brush up. Even more so. Yeah, I want more. Yeah, I want it to be a real wash. So I'm loading my brush up really, really, really good with browns. Now we will go back and add color. Go back and get more on my brush. Oh, this is gorgeous right here. It's actually a very, very pretty piece, but you can't really tell until it's colored. Very easy to do this though, because it just sort of sinks right into the piece. And you could leave it like that and it would be wonderful. It really, really would. But you can take your brush and dry it off, rinse it, and then get the water out, and then you can go back with that brush and pull more of that color. And you can do it some more. And I'm going to try to get a dry paper towel. And I'm going to see what happens. This is dry. And it is taking it off. Just leaving it. Of course, I didn't clean it or anything. And that's pretty by itself. It is. But we're going to play a little bit more because we can. And let's get some of this blue. And let's just let it sink in. And then I'm going to just go, and I'm just sort of patting, and it gives it sort of patina color on there. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to dry this, and then I'm going to show you how easy this would be. Okay. And then we're going to get the rubbing buff, and I believe this is copper. Spanish copper. And we're going to just, I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. This doesn't look like copper to me. But maybe it is. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. So that's how long it took us to do that. So we've got these pieces. That was easy peasy. Okay, let's try that one. And I'm running out of clean water, but let's try a green. We've already got a green down in here. Let's just get it down in there. I want it down in. I want a deeper color down inside. Okay. And then we're going to take, yeah, that's how easy that is. And that's good enough as far as I'm concerned. Let me dry it. It needs to dry down in there. But I mean, that's pretty simple. So I love using and see, I did it again. Don't leave your brush setting in the water. You don't want to do that. You don't want it to go past. You don't want it to go. See, I'm doing everything I'm telling you you shouldn't do. Okay, So let's do the rose. I'm running out of clean water, so that is going to affect the color a little bit, but we'll keep doing it. Okay, now I want it deep color down in. I'm trying to get the dark color down in, and then I'll go back and I'll remove some of this color. I'm going to dry this in just a second. Or semi-dry it. Tonight is Friday night, and I think it's after midnight, which means the contest for the, it's not a contest, the giveaway for the $50 Amazon gift card is probably closed by now. And since I'm doing another video tonight, I will probably do the drawing in the morning and announce it tomorrow. Dana's working, so I am going to try to do another video tomorrow. But what I will do, I will announce the winner on this video that you're watching. In the description box, the winner will be listed in up underneath more in the description box area. That's where I'll announce the winner. So be sure to look in the description box, and it will say winner of Amazon $50 digital Amazon gift card, and I will announce the winner that way in the video that you're watching, because I'm planning on putting this up on Saturday, and I will do the drawing on the app picker in the morning, because I know I just left it in there again, y'all. Oh, I wish I had a cup that every time I did that it would honk at me or something. Wouldn't that be great? Okay. Let me just use this brush since I've already got. Okay, and then I'm going to take the bigger brush and I'm going to try to remove some of the color. Okay, and I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to wipe to try to get some more of it off. Let's try wiping. Okay, wipe it. You can get a little bit more off if you want to get. Whoop. It just depends on what you want. I like a lot of white with color showing through. But that's just my preference. But yeah, that's so cool. Okay, I think we're going to stop there. Because we are at 2 hours and 44 minutes. I am getting a little bit tired. My hand is getting somewhat sore. And so I don't want to push it. I probably already have, but I'm trying not to use it. Okay. We're going to and I am going to clean this off real quick, and I'm going to set everything up here, but I want to make sure it's good and clean, or semi-clean. Put the paper towel back up here. Okay, and we will show what we did in the 10-minute cure polyurethane. I really, really like that a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least the stitches are protected and covered up. I will change that before I go to bed. And clean it off really, really well. Okay, and then we also have that. Is that showing up in the picture? So let's do this. Let's do that. So it all shows up. How about that? Okay, that's cool. That's probably what the thumbnail's going to be. Right there. Okay, I want to thank everybody for watching the videos. I'm having so much fun doing the watercolor. I did not expect, when Hippie Crafter, I knew I wanted to do a small series of watercolors on different things, and there's so many other things that I want to get to that I haven't even started yet, but I am having so much fun playing on the paper and just doing this with the 10-minute cure polyurethane resin and the mixed mold. It does wonderful on mixed mold too. It's hard for me to move on from that, and I can't really move on too much. Now we could go into the organic stuff, and I may, to get off the paper, but I will probably off screen, because I know that it will get boring if I just continue to do it on the paper. I love this right here, and I want to get better at this, and so I will be doing more and more of that, but it will be off camera, so y'all are not bored by that. And we'll be getting into more things that you can do with the watercolor. The stitches has kept me, I'm not going to be able to do resin or mixed mold or anything chemical in per 10 days, basically because of that. But we will keep on going further and into other things. Now, I may take a break from doing the watercolor, and we may be getting into the doing the thrift flips or upcycles or recycles or whatever you want to call it. There's so many names, but it's where all the stuff that I've gotten at the Salvation Army or Dan has brought home from the dump that I'm going to redo and resell. We're going to be doing some of that stuff too. So we'll probably be jumping back and forth between that until my hand gets better. And then there is a resin project I most definitely want to do. And so we will be doing that too. But let me know in the comments if you are enjoying the Water Mania series, and if you enjoy seeing me do it with this kind of stuff, or if you enjoy seeing this. If you enjoy seeing, just playing and doing brush strokes and showing you, different papers. And, there's a whole slew of papers we hadn't even touched yet. Gel plates. I have a gel plate. Where is my gel plate? It was right over here. Well, we could see if we could do watercolors on gel plates. We could use magazines. We could use book pages. We could. It's an endless possibility. So in the comments, let me know if you would like me to continue this. I am going to go outside. We are going to do some organic stuff with watercolors. But just let me know what you think about this, or if you're ready for me to move on and do something else. I would love to hear from you. I am going to ask you to hit that thumbs up like button for me, please. Right now especially, it's very, very important. And sharing and commenting, and if you've not subscribed, it's free. Please hit that subscribe button. At the end of the video, my face is right there. Just slap my face on the video, not literally, and just it will take you to subscribe, and I would love for you to do that if you haven't already. I don't know who the winner is yet, but I will when this airs. So congratulations to whoever it was that won, and be sure to look in the description box for the winner. That is the only place it is going to be announced. I will probably announce it on my Facebook group and announce it there. But y'all know that I don't put giveaway. I try not to anyway, because I don't want people just coming to my channel just for that reason. So again, I want to thank you for all your support, and hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you again real soon. Bye bye.